It was a picturesque summer day as the sun cast a warm golden glow over the charming countryside. The scent of fresh flowers filled the air, mingling with the anticipation and excitement that buzzed around the venue. Friends and family gathered to celebrate the union of Zoe Richardson and Daniel Wright. Zoe stood before the mirror, her reflection adorned in an elegant white gown. Her heart fluttered with a mixture of joy and nervousness. Today was the day she had dreamt of her entire life. She couldn't wait to exchange vows with the man who had captured her heart. Daniel, dressed in a sleek black suit, awaited his bride at the altar. He was a pillar of strength and support, ready to embark on this new chapter of their lives together. As the guests settled into their seats, a hushed silence filled the air, signaling Zoe's grand entrance. With each step down the aisle, Zoe's eyes scanned the crowd, her gaze landing on familiar faces and loving smiles. And then, as her eyes met Daniel's, time seemed to stand still. In that moment, nothing else mattered except the love that bound them. As the ceremony progressed, their words of commitment echoed through the venue, intertwining their destinies. The exchange of rings symbolized their unity, and cheers erupted as they sealed their love with a kiss. The atmosphere was brimming with sheer happiness and overwhelming emotions. As the ceremony concluded, the wedding reception began in full swing. The guests mingled, sharing laughter and well wishes for the newlyweds. Zoe's heart overflowed with joy as she embraced the warmth of their love surrounding her. Amidst the lively chatter, Zoe's eyes caught a glimpse of a woman standing near the edge of the crowd. Her features struck a chord of familiarity within Zoe's heart. The woman's piercing gaze held a depth that stirred a whirlwind of emotions within her. Curiosity piqued, Zoe excused herself from the conversation and discreetly made her way towards the enigmatic woman. As she approached, the woman turned, her eyes widening in astonishment. It was Daniel's mother, Chloe Green. But something about her appearance sent shivers down Zoe's spine. "Excuse me." Zoe hesitated, her voice laced with uncertainty. Do I know you from somewhere?" Chloe's eyes welled up with tears as she took in Zoe's face. The weight of a long-kept secret lingered in the air between them. With a trembling voice, Chloe whispered, "Zoe, my dear, it's been so long." The world seemed to fade away, leaving only Zoe and Chloe standing in the midst of a crowd that suddenly felt distant and inconsequential. A torrent of questions swirled within Zoe's mind as she struggled to process the revelation. How could Chloe know her name? And why did her presence evoke such a powerful response? Zoe's heart pounded as she clasped Chloe's hands, urging her to speak. "Please, tell me who you are. How do you know me?" Chloe's eyes brimmed with tears, her voice trembling with a mixture of regret and longing. "Zoe, my darling, I am your mother. I'm the one who abandoned you at the hospital 20 years ago." The words hung heavy in the air, slicing through Zoe's heart like a jagged knife. Emotion surged within her, a chaotic blend of anger, confusion, and a desperate need for the truth. She struggled to find her voice amidst the flood of emotions threatening to engulf her. As the realization sank in, Zoe's eyes met Daniel's from across the room. She saw the concern etched in his face, mirroring her own inner turmoil. In that moment, their once perfect world had been shattered, leaving them standing on the precipice of an uncertain future. The revelation of Zoe's true identity reverberated through her entire being, leaving her feeling adrift in a sea of emotions. She needed answers, a clearer understanding of the past that had shaped her existence. With a determined resolve, Zoe embarked on a journey to unravel the truth that lay buried beneath the surface. Days turned into nights as Zoe tirelessly delved into the depths of her mother's abandonment. The search led her to a small, secluded town where her birth records were tucked away. The dusty archives held the key to her past, and Zoe was determined to unlock it. Within the dimly lit room of the local records office, she meticulously combed through faded documents, her hands trembling with anticipation. And then, amidst the sea of names and dates, she found it. A record that connected her to Chloe Green, her groom's mother. The truth emerged like a whirlwind, swirling around Zoe's thoughts and emotions. Chloe had indeed left her at the hospital all those years ago, without a trace or explanation. The weight of the revelation threatened to suffocate Zoe, but she refused to let it consume her. With newfound clarity, Zoe decided it was time to confront Chloe. She needed to understand why she had been abandoned and why Chloe had kept this secret hidden for so long. The questions burned within her, fueling her determination to unearth the truth. The meeting took place in a quiet cafe, where Zoe and Chloe faced each other across a table laden with unspoken words and unresolved emotions. Tears welled up in Zoe's eyes as she struggled to find her voice. "Why did you leave me, Chloe? How could you abandon your own daughter?" Chloe's face crumpled with guilt and sorrow, her voice barely above a whisper. "Zoe, I was young and terrified. I had no support, no means to care for a child. I thought it was for the best, but I never stopped loving you, not for a single day." Zoe's heart wavered between anger and a flicker of understanding. She had spent her entire life yearning for the love of a mother, unknowingly carrying the weight of Chloe's absence. It was a bitter pill to swallow, but as she gazed into Chloe's tear-filled eyes, Zoe realized that forgiveness could be the path to healing. The cafe held an air of emotional vulnerability as Zoe and Chloe grappled with the complexities of their shared past. The weight of years of separation and unanswered questions hung heavily in the air, but a glimmer of hope sparked within Zoe's heart, a chance to mend the broken bond between mother and daughter. As tears streamed down her cheeks, Zoe reached across the table, her hand trembling as it touched Chloe's. "I can't deny the pain I've felt all these years, Chloe. But I also understand that life can be complicated and choices are often made out of fear and uncertainty. I'm willing to forgive you if we can work towards rebuilding our relationship." Chloe's eyes widened with a mix of relief and gratitude, her voice barely a whisper. "Zoe, my darling, I am so sorry for the pain I've caused. I never wanted to lose you, and I'm grateful for this chance to make amends." In that moment, a flicker of connection was reignited between mother and daughter. Their shared tears carried the weight of their shared experiences, washing away years of longing and hurt. Zoe realized that forgiveness was not only a gift she could offer to Chloe, but also a way for her to free herself from the burden of resentment. Over time, Zoe and Chloe embarked on a journey of healing, tentatively weaving the threads of their relationship back together. They shared stories, laughter, and tears, slowly bridging the gap that had separated them for so long. Zoe discovered a newfound understanding of the complexities of motherhood and the choices one must make. Throughout this process, Daniel stood steadfastly by Zoe's side, his unwavering support providing the strength she needed to navigate the turbulent waters of reconciliation. He recognized the importance of Zoe's journey and the profound impact it had on their shared future. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, the bond between Zoe and Chloe strengthened. They built a foundation of trust and acceptance, fostering a connection that had the potential to transcend the wounds of the past. Together, they navigated the uncharted territory of their evolving relationship, embracing the opportunity to create a new chapter filled with love, forgiveness, and understanding. As Zoe's relationship with Chloe gradually mended, she found solace in their shared moments of vulnerability and understanding. The void that had long plagued her heart began to fill with a newfound sense of belonging and connection. However, the revelations and reconciliations also brought forth new challenges and complexities to navigate. Amidst the delicate balance of rebuilding her relationship with Chloe, Zoe grappled with her feelings towards Daniel. The love they once shared seemed overshadowed by the weight of the past, and doubts began to seep into Zoe's heart. How could she fully embrace a future with Daniel when her newfound bond with Chloe demanded so much of her attention and emotional energy? Caught in the turmoil of her emotions, Zoe turned to her best friend, Benjamin Lewis, for guidance. Benjamin had always been a source of comfort and support, possessing a depth of understanding that transcended words. Zoe confided in him, revealing the conflicting emotions she harbored for both Daniel and Chloe. With a gentle voice, Benjamin offered his perspective. "Zoe, love is not a finite resource. It can coexist in different forms and with different people. What matters is finding a balance that honors your own needs and the needs of those you care about." His words resonated deeply within Zoe's heart, sparking a glimmer of clarity. She realized that her love for Daniel was not diminished by her newfound relationship with Chloe. Rather, it was an opportunity to expand the depths of her capacity to love and be loved. Armed with this newfound understanding, Zoe resolved to have an honest conversation with Daniel. She bared her soul, sharing her journey of self-discovery, the complexities of her relationship with Chloe, and the insecurities that had arisen within her. Daniel listened attentively, his eyes filled with a mix of understanding and concern. He acknowledged the challenges they faced, but reassured Zoe of his unwavering love and commitment. "Zoe, my love, I understand the depths of your journey and the importance of your bond with Chloe. I want nothing more than for you to find the peace and happiness you deserve. Together, we can navigate the complexities and build a future that embraces all the love that resides in your heart." In Daniel's embrace, Zoe felt a renewed sense of hope and assurance. They committed to supporting one another, facing the challenges ahead with unwavering love and open hearts. With the understanding and support of both Daniel and Benjamin, Zoe embarked on a path of reconciliation and growth. The intricacies of her relationships with both Daniel and Chloe became intertwined, creating a delicate dance of love, forgiveness, and self-discovery. As the months passed, Zoe and Daniel worked together to create a harmonious balance in their lives. They celebrated their shared moments, cherishing the love that had brought them together. And in those moments, Zoe felt a renewed sense of gratitude for the strength of their connection. Meanwhile, Zoe's bond with Chloe continued to deepen. They spent hours in heartfelt conversations, learning about each other's lives and forging a mother-daughter relationship that defied the constraints of time and circumstance. Through tears and laughter, they navigated the uncharted waters of their newfound connection, building a foundation of love and understanding. But amidst the joy and growth, whispers of doubt still lingered within Zoe's heart. She questioned whether she could fully let go of the pain of the past and embrace a future that integrated all aspects of her life. The fear of repeating history and the weight of expectations weighed heavily on her. It was during one quiet evening, as Zoe sat by herself, reflecting on her journey, that Benjamin approached her. Sensing her inner turmoil, he spoke softly, his voice filled with wisdom. "Zoe, life has a way of intertwining our stories, creating bonds that are complex and beautiful. Embrace the truth of who you are, and trust that your heart knows the way forward." His words resonated deeply within Zoe, reaffirming her path of self-discovery and acceptance. She realized that she couldn't let fear dictate her choices. Instead, she would choose love. Love for herself, love for Daniel, and love for Chloe. Armed with newfound courage, Zoe gathered her loved ones together. With a trembling but determined voice, she addressed the room, the weight of her words heavy in the air. "Today, I stand before you, my heart filled with gratitude and love. I have come to realize that the ties that bind us are not limited by blood or circumstance. Love knows no boundaries. Daniel, Chloe, Benjamin, you are my family, each playing an essential role in shaping who I am and who I want to become." As Zoe spoke, tears glistened in the eyes of those gathered, their hearts touched by her vulnerability and strength. In that moment, the room was filled with an overwhelming sense of unity and acceptance. The room fell into a poignant silence, each person absorbing the weight of Zoe's heartfelt declaration. In that moment, the love and acceptance that enveloped them became a tangible presence, transcending the boundaries of their individual stories. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months as Zoe, Daniel, Chloe, and Benjamin embarked on a shared journey of redemption and growth. They learned to navigate the complexities of their intertwined lives, supporting one another through the inevitable highs and lows. Zoe and Daniel's love became fortified by the depth of their understanding and commitment. They nurtured their relationship, embracing the challenges that came their way as opportunities for personal and collective growth. The foundation of trust they had built proved resilient, providing them with the strength to weather any storm. Chloe, driven by her newfound connection with Zoe, sought to make amends for the pain she had caused. Together, she and Zoe embarked on a mission to help other families heal, using their own experiences as a catalyst for change. Their joint efforts touched the lives of many, offering hope and redemption to those who had experienced broken bonds. As time passed, Benjamin continued to be Zoe's steadfast confidant and pillar of support. His unwavering presence provided her with a sense of grounding, reminding her of the importance of self-discovery and personal growth. Through their deep friendship, they learned to navigate the intricate dance of boundaries and share aspirations. The world took notice of their remarkable journey, a tale of love, forgiveness, and the power of redemption. Their story became an inspiration to many who sought solace in the healing potential of human connections. On a warm summer day, under a sky painted with hues of gold and pink, Zoe, Daniel, Chloe, and Benjamin stood hand in hand, surrounded by their loved ones. Their shared journey had brought them to this moment, a celebration of the indomitable spirit of love and the resilience of the human heart. Taking the microphone, Zoe's voice echoed through the gathering, tinged with gratitude and a profound sense of purpose. Today, we stand united, bound by the threads of our intertwined stories. We have learned that love can transcend the pain of the past, and forgiveness can mend even the deepest wounds. Let our journey be a testament to the enduring power of redemption and the boundless capacity of the human heart. As her words resonated through the crowd, tears glistened in the eyes of those who had witnessed their transformation. Hearts were moved, and in that moment, the power of love and forgiveness became a beacon of hope, shining brightly for all to see. The sun began its descent, casting a warm glow upon the faces of Zoe, Daniel, Chloe, and Benjamin, illuminating the culmination of their journey. In the embrace of their loved ones, they reveled in the beauty of their shared story, a tapestry woven with love, forgiveness, and redemption. As the evening unfolded, laughter filled the air, blending harmoniously with the sounds of music and celebration. The once fragmented pieces of their lives had seamlessly merged, creating a mosaic of strength and resilience. Zoe, now adorned in a wedding gown, stood before Daniel, their eyes locked in a gaze that conveyed a depth of understanding only they could comprehend. They exchanged vows, pledging their love and commitment to one another, knowing that their bond had weathered the storms of uncertainty and emerged stronger than ever before. Chloe, wearing a smile that mirrored the love in her heart, stood beside them as a symbol of newfound unity and healing. Her presence served as a testament to the power of redemption and the transformative nature of forgiveness. In the crowd, Benjamin stood as a silent witness, his heart overflowing with pride and joy for the growth he had witnessed in those he held dear. His unwavering support had played an instrumental role in shaping the tapestry of their lives. As the night wore on, they danced under the starlit sky, the rhythm of their footsteps echoing the rhythm of their hearts. Each step was a testament to their resilience, a celebration of the love that had conquered adversity. In that moment of bliss, Zoe took the microphone, her voice filled with gratitude and love. Today, we stand before you, bound by a love that has overcome the trials and tribulations of the past. Our journey has taught us that love is not defined by blood or circumstance, but by the connections we forge and the choices we make. Tears of joy streamed down the faces of their loved ones, touched by the sincerity and depth of Zoe's words. In that moment, it was clear that their story had transcended the boundaries of individual lives, touching the hearts of all who had witnessed their transformative journey. As the night drew to a close, Zoe, Daniel, Chloe, and Benjamin embraced, knowing that their shared story would continue to unfold, weaving a tapestry of love that would inspire and uplift others for generations to come. And so, their love story, born from betrayal and healed through forgiveness, became a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of embracing the complexities of life and choosing love as the guiding force.